Hey guys, what up? Today I'm gonna be doing a makeup video tutorial, whatever. I'm gonna be showing you how I do my version of a natural beat. I know everyone's like interpretation is different. I'm somebody who's used to wearing a lot of heavy makeup. I fucking wore so much makeup when I was a kid. Oh my god, when I was a teenager in high school, that shit was crazy. But even like as an adult, I really liked quite a lot of makeup. So to me, this is like a natural version. A lot of you guys like love my photos and stuff when I wear my makeup like this, so I thought I'd show you how I do it. I was gonna try and redo that without me stuttering, but it's like literally impossible. I cannot not fumble over my words, and I'm just gonna accept it, you know? So anyway, prepare to meet the other version of Morgan, which is no makeup. In 1 second. Foot mode activated, looking like a whole toe. No, but really, I just moisturized my face, so that's what we're working with. Now I'm going to prime. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Blemish Control Primer on my acne prone areas. And on the rest of my face, I'm just using the e.l.f. Poreless Primer, and I'm trying to like pat it in more than swipe it. The e.l.f. primers are really some of my favorites just because they're so inexpensive. And to me, they work the same as any other primer. I have to use primers, otherwise makeup just doesn't go on my skin because my skin is fucking drier than the Sahara, like literally. And I just have so much texture, so I have to use a primer. And my texture isn't like, let's say like acne scarring or whatever. It's more like, I honestly don't know how to explain it. It's like, no matter how much I exfoliate and like moisturize and stuff, I always have dead skin. I've done microdermabrasion, I've done everything, but like no matter what, there's just always like little like dead skin flakes, and you can just see like all of my pores and stuff, like no matter what makeup I use, like no matter what. Because I'm human and I don't get to walk around with a filter on my face all day, so it is what it is. So before the primer has like too much time to dry, I'm gonna go in with my foundation. Right now I'm using the Makeup Revolution stick in F1 and the Hourglass foundation stick in Blanc. And the Makeup Revolution one is a little too dark for me, but it's like, or like a little too yellow also, so I kind of use that in places like my under eyes and like below my cheekbones, like places that I kind of want more coverage. And it's okay for me to use a little bit of a darker color. I especially like using it on my under eyes because, as you probably saw, I do have very large under eye, well, they're not large under eye bags, they're dark. So it's not like I contour with it because it's not that much darker, but I kind of only put it in the places where I'm like okay with having a little bit darker foundation, and then I use the Hourglass one everywhere else, like my cheekbones, the middle of my forehead, down my nose, and my chin. I'm going to blend all of that foundation out with an e.l.f. Foundation brush, or what is this? The Ultimate Blending Brush by e.l.f. And I don't blend this in completely with the brush because I go in with a beauty blender and kind of like blend it all out and like smooth it all out. This beauty blender was red. It was like one of their like special edition ones or whatever, but no, it's like a orange. And if you guys know me, if you've been watching my videos, I always go in with setting spray after like every single step of my makeup because my skin is so fucking dry and I just need to do it. Right now I'm using the J-Cat Beauty makeup setting spray. I've used the aloe vera. I don't really particularly love it. I don't particularly dislike it. I'm just using it because I'm not that picky with setting sprays, just as long as it makes my face wet. Now I'm actually gonna go in with my eyebrow gel. This is just an e.l.f. one too. My favorite one is by Milani, but I don't think they even make it anymore. Again, eyebrow gel is just one of those things where I do whatever. I use a clear gel, and I'm finding now that now that my eyebrows are microbladed, since I only have to fill them in a little bit, I like to do the brow gel before I fill them in for some reason, because I feel like if I do it after, then I'm kind of like smudging the product all over the place. Especially since I'm just using like usually an eyeshadow to fill in my brows. So I kind of do that, and then I kind of press it to help them dry in that position. And now I'm gonna move on to concealer. I'm just using the ColourPop concealers. One is in Fair 02 and the other one's Fair 5, but they reformulated came out with new shades since, so now it's Light 10 and Fair 02. I think that's like the new names. This is just a good combo for me because when I use just one concealer, like I don't know, it's kind of like flat. Like I like to customize it. Again, like I like to use a little bit of like the darker one in places that I need it and the lighter one in places that I need it, but the light one is like a little too light for me and the dark one's like too dark. So I use both for my under eyes. I just kind of do a bunch of, like, I don't know, I switch off. I don't know how to, you know, I don't know how to explain it. I do a line of the dark one and then a line of the light. Oh my God, I can't explain. Let me try again. I'm working on being more descriptive. For people with visual impairments, so they can listen to my videos, but anyway. So I just made 3 lines of the dark concealer under my eyes, and I'm gonna go in between those 3 lines and use the lighter one. That way I can mix it together with my beauty blender while it's under my eyes and get like the perfect shade. I'm also gonna put a line on my chin of each of the colors. I'm gonna put it in an X shape on my chin. And now I'm just going to blend it out. I put too much concealer on my chin, but oh well. And I just kind of take whatever concealer is left on the beauty blender and just kind of press it into places that have a little bit of redness or a little bit of whatever that I feel like concealing. My eyes are actually a little puffy today because I haven't been sleeping so well, but that happens sometimes. I don't know why. I just want to zoom in because I just need you guys to see like how textured my skin is. Like this happens no matter what foundation I wear. I mean, it gets like, you know, worse when I wear a foundation that doesn't work with my skin. But like this is a foundation that works perfectly with my skin and it's so just like, oh, I don't know, shit's annoying. But I don't want to complain because I'm so fortunate. So I'm not going to complain. Spray time. I always use a plumping lip gloss while I'm doing my makeup. This is something I've literally been doing since high school, and I swear this is like the reason I haven't had to get lip fillers ever again. This is one by e.l.f. Lip plumping gloss in Champagne Glam. I wipe it off at the end anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't really feel like this one particularly does anything, but I just wanted to try something new since I don't purchase from Too Faced anymore, so I kind of just like was trying my options. Like first I tried the Pixie one, which I liked better than this e.l.f. one. Now I'm doing the e.l.f. one, so. All right, now I'm just gonna go in with a bronzer. This is the one by Eddie Funkhauser, Ultra Definition Bronze and Sculpt Powder. I guess it's like a combination of bronzing and contouring, because it's kind of neither. This is just a Luxie 660 Precision Foundation Brush. It came in like a subscription box the company sent me. So I'm kind of gonna put this as if it's blush and contour. So I kind of just cover my cheekbones and the apples in my cheeks with it. And I kind of bring it up into the hairline. Like I said, it's kind of like contour, but kind of like bronzer. And then I take this around my temples and under my chin. This I find just brings like some warmth and some life into my skin after flattening it out, like with the foundation and the concealer. So, and I really like doing this because it kind of gives you like a contoured look without having like the sharp line on the cheekbones. So it's just like a little more quote unquote natural. Natural for me anyway, especially compared to what I'm used to. Now I'm gonna do my brows. I'm just gonna take a gray eyeshadow from this Kat Von D Quad and just kind of fill in like the little tiny places I need to fill in. Like I said, my brows are microbladed, so there's not much like that I actually have to do. Sometimes I don't even do this, to be honest, but since I'm kind of like going out with my friends tonight or whatever, and by going out with my friends, I mean going to dinner because that's the best part, and then they're going to a bar, and I'm gonna sit at the bar in misery and try and have fun because I want to see my friends, but I really don't want to be there. Because I'm just not a bar girl. I hate sitting at the bar. I don't drink. It's just like boring. The music is usually not my kind of music. Like I want to listen to some turn up shit. Like I want some gangster rap. I want some hip hop. I don't want to be listening to this like fucking bar music. But, you know, I always find myself kind of like making sacrifices to, you know, in order to spend time with my friends, because like they don't live near me, most of my friends. So when they're around, I just really like to make time for them and spend time with them, even if it's not something I particularly enjoy doing. Just like one of those like things where you gotta like suck it up and deal with it if you want to maintain a relationship with your friends and like see them and hang out with them, because I do want to see them and hang out with them. It just sucks when there's like not much socially that I enjoy doing, you know. I'm more of a kind of like hang out at the house kind of girl, but that's just me. Okay, so we're looking less like a toe now, which is good. Get out my face. You ever get to that point in your makeup where you just like look at yourself in the mirror and think like, now what? I'm gonna lay down a cream highlight. Man, this one's like scraped to the bone. I use ColourPop highlighters. This is my favorite. This is Fanny Pack, but it's discontinued. So I also really like Flexitarian and Scrumptious, but this is my favorite. I need to find a dupe for this Fanny Pack. I like almost don't want to use it, but I'm gonna. So anyway, I just lay this down as like a base on the tops of my cheekbones and under the arches of my eyebrows and on the inner corner of my eyes. If any of you know of an actual vegan cruelty-free dupe for this, and I'm talking like actually cruelty-free, like the parent company is cruelty-free too. If you know a dupe for the Fanny Pack, it's just like a white cream highlighter with like fine silver like glittery sparkles. It's just like my favorite. So if anyone knows a dupe, let your girl know. So now I'm gonna just go over that highlight to make it pop and put down like a base powder highlight. I'm using the Makeup Revolution Ultra Pro Glow. Damn. I'm gonna be mixing this like whitest, am I good? This whitish silver shade with this like peachy or pinky shade. I really like this one, but it comes out too dark on me. But anyway, I'm gonna stick a little bit of that gold in there too. Just like literally like, I take like a lot of the silver one and then like a dot and a dot like that. Because otherwise it's like super dark on my skin. Oh, and I forgot to say I'm using a Sigma 863 brush for that. Now I'm gonna go back into my bronzer and just throw some color in my crease and under my eye just to give like the matching dimension with, you know, how I have it on my forehead and like on my cheeks and stuff. I just think it kind of all goes like nicely together when you just add like a little bit of the color like kind of all over your face. And also like this is my like quote unquote quick and easy like natural beat, so I kind of try and use not a ton of products if I can help it. I'm also going to take what's left over on that brush and just run it down the sides of my nose. Not really like a full contour or anything like that because I don't really need to contour my nose and I'm not that good at it. So I just, like I said, I kind of like to bring the color in and just like add a little natural like shadow. And then I kind of just take the leftover concealer again from my beauty blender and just kind of clean up the center. And that's it. Easy enough. Setting spray. I like to take the leftover highlighter from my brush and put a little bit on the tip of my nose and down the bridge a little bit. And my Cupid bow. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to do that before I started telling you guys what I was doing. So take a little bit on the Cupid's bow as well. Okay. Oof, now what? Ugh. Now I have to do that annoying thing that I have to do. If you guys have watched any of my other makeup videos, you probably know, but the only way I can wear mascara on my bottom lids, which is a non-negotiable, I have to wear that all the time, like I'm literally not me if I don't have that on, I have to pack a fuck ton of powder onto my lower eyelids so it doesn't transfer. It's so crazy. It's like, it doesn't matter what mascara I've used, it doesn't matter what powder I've used, like nothing has ever made a difference. Like it's always transferred. So in order for it not to do that, I have to pack on this like mountain of fucking powder. And I can't use translucent powder and like bake because it just doesn't work. It makes the makeup separate under my skin when I wipe it off. I have extremely sensitive and annoying skin, so this is just what I have to do. It doesn't feel good, it doesn't look good, but you know what? It gets the job done and you can't notice unless you're like right up on me. And even then, like I don't know, this is what I gotta do. So it's what I do. I'm gonna put a little of that on my lid too. And if you can believe that's still not enough, like I literally just have to put so much on. It's actually definitely not normal, but I'm not fucking normal. A lot of time when I'm doing this like more natural kind of like look or whatever, I like to put glitter on my eyelids because it kind of, I don't know, it just catches the light and looks like really kind of like glossy and pretty. My favorite one for that is the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Tassel. I'm not gonna do that today because I don't want to be like any kind of glam at all tonight because it's raining. I'm gonna be like a windbreaker, so I don't want to look like, you know, super made up. So instead I'm just gonna look my version of natural. Anyway, I'm just gonna go back in and just touch up the highlights, and some of it kind of, because some of it kind of like fades away when I put all that powder on my under eyes. So I'm just gonna go over it again with just the silver-ish color. It looks, oh, of course, it looks like way more extreme on camera than it does in person. Like it looks like fucking like, it just looks crazy. It doesn't look blended at all, whatever. I look good in real life, okay? I also take whatever highlight was left on there and kind of just throw it above my eyebrow. That kind of catches the light without like making it look like it's highlighted. It just gives you like a little bit of a nice like sun-kissed feel. Again, like it kind of makes me look like I have naturally dewy skin or something, which I don't. I do get a little oily in the T-zone, but it's like not in a cute way. I'm just touching up the highlight everywhere because I like a poppin' highlight. Been doing this shit since I started wearing makeup. I love the poppin' highlight bit. So now I'm just gonna pop on mascara and lashes. The mascara I'm gonna be using is the Essence Lash Mania Reloaded mascara, and the lashes are the Ardell Wispies. And I use the Duo Latex Free Lash Glue. I definitely use my lashes like probably way longer than I should. Like I literally pick the glue off and it like doesn't come off. I know you can wash them or whatever. I just can't be bothered to do that. I just kind of use them with like the glue and fucking like gunk all over them and just hope for the best, you know? Actually on the top lid, I'm using this Clean Color Brush Talks. Oh, waterproof, curling waterproof mascara. I didn't even know that. I was like, no wonder this doesn't fucking work on my bottom lids. For some reason, I can't use waterproof mascara on my lower lids, only my top ones. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh shit, I forgot to fucking tightline my eye. Well, before you put your eyelashes on, sometimes I forget and I do it after, it's okay. I just tightline my upper waterline with the Wet n Wild Mega Last black liner. Any really black liner will do. This just kind of sometimes helps make the eyelashes blend in with your lash line a little better. The Ardell Wispies are like my everyday go-to lash because they're just so easy to put on. Like the band is so flexible and thin. There's like no band, you know? And I need that because the ones with the bands always pop out in the corner and they really irritate my sensitive eyes. So these are just like my fucking favorite. Yo, Ardell, if you out there and you want to give me the hookup on the Wispies for the rest of my life, I would not be complaining. Not even for the rest of my life, but even just like a few times, you know, that'd be crazy. Imagine, oh my God, if I got sponsored by Ardell Lashes or got to work with them in any way, that'd be awesome. They're my favorite lashes. So while that mascara, while that glue is drying and stuff, I'm just gonna put mascara on my lower lashes and then white eyeliner on my inner waterline. I've been using this forever. It's so tiny now. OCC doesn't even exist anymore, Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics, but any white eyeliner is fine. My mascara face is so ugly. I need to stop doing it. Stop doing that. Oh my God, I literally can't put on mascara without making the face. Okay. Oh my God, I'm trying so hard not to make a face. I can't do it. Sorry. Oh fuck, I smudged it. It always happens to me. I smudged it a little on this eye, so I'm just gonna wait for it to dry and then just kind of go in and try and kind of scrape it off with my nail. I'm not gonna completely be able to get that clump off without fucking up my makeup immensely. So we're just gonna go with a little clump today, because who cares? Does it matter? No. So the last step is just overlining my lips with my tried and true and trusted Jordana, they're the same company. Jordana lip liner in Tawny, and then I just go over with a clear gloss. This was a clear gloss, but I've been using it with like the lip liner and like other lip glosses and stuff to where it's kind of like a peachy color now with like glitter and shit in it, but it's supposed to be a clear gloss. I just overdraw my lips like slightly with this, just the top lip. So after I line it, I just like put a little gloss on to kind of smudge it all together, make it blend, and to give the lips a little shine. All right, that's actually it. That's my version of like my natural beat face. It's kind of my go-to everyday look when I'm wearing makeup. I don't wear makeup most of the time though. When I'm running errands and shit, I look like the person you saw toward the beginning of this video who looks like a toe. But you know, when I'm actually going out to interact socially with people I know or whatever, this has been my go-to look and I really like it. Hope you guys enjoy, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, got some tips out of it or whatever. I love you so much. Thanks for watching me and stay sassy as fuck. Talk to you soon. Bye.